Hi, my name is William Churchill. I'm a London-based gaffer and I commonly work on commercials and feature films.
Speaking to Will Churchill, gaffer in London, and Will is investigating a lot of the Dedolight technology, specifically Eflect. Now, let's talk about the equipment you're using.
So today we have the new tropical Eflect. I also have the normal gold and silver Eflect. I also have the regular set of tungsten DHLs and the 400D as well. For the longest time I've worked in this industry, Dedo has always been the number one when it comes to lighting. You know, it's the quality, it's the craftsmanship, it's the ingenuity behind his lights. So Dedo, to me, holds a very good place. The longevity of the lighting, of Dedo lighting is amazing. But when it comes to precision lenses, so the ability to control the lens for a matter of different subjects, if you want to spot the lens or if you want to flood it, the versatility of the light has always been great as well. What attracted me to using the Eflect system is with things like what we're doing today, it's the ability to be creative with lighting and manipulate it in a way which kind of coincides with the natural world in a way. So, for example, we're using the tropical Eflect to kind of create the northern lights. And with a few tools, we've been able to create some very beautiful, vivid colors and patterns. Northern Lights, I think, is just for me was just the beginning. I mean, how the Eflect has casted itself over different surfaces and on skin tones, most definitely use it in different elements. You know, I would love to use this on a feature and kind of, you know, when we don't have the right sun outside, is sell a certain mood or a certain tone of sunlight coming through a window. So I would love to use the Eflect in different ways.
Now that's what I'd noticed on this shoot for this 3 days, is the tones and the textures, and I mean, it looks really good. And I know you said there might be other ways to do it, but I can't imagine that they would have been as effective or necessarily as realistic.
I think the technology of bounced light, especially the way that Dedo does it, it gives the illusion that the source is much further away. You know, it's not a direct source. When you direct a source at a subject, it becomes very saucy and fake in a way. With bouncing light, especially with the Eflect and the mirror systems that Dedo provides, it gets that illusion that the source is much further away, giving more naturalistic and realistic tones.
Now, what about the parallel beam intensifiers? What could you say about those?
Amazing. I mean, if you think that the DHL and the 400 is not good enough, try with the parallel beam. It changes the whole kind of format of the light and gives the light an extra oomph, and obviously it contains the intensity as well, so it doesn't scatter all over the room, which I found with other brands that we're using today it has done. The parallel beams have really opened my eyes into new ways of lighting. Using things like Dedo, it brings a sheen, it brings a quality to filmmaking. I think it's just the ability to make an artificial scene, such as what we're doing today, as realistic, through the eyes of the viewer, as realistic as possible. You know, I said, it's funny, when I work with a few people, it's like, and you can take this out if you want to, but all be dead in the ground, but Dedo, the DHLs will still be around. The longevity and the quality that goes into the lighting, you know, it's not mass manufactured, you know, it's something which you keep in your van, you keep in your kit, that it's just always going to serve its purpose on set. You know, I don't go anywhere without my Dedos, and my lights, you know, from other brands will disappear, will break, will over time, will become outdated. Dedo not. There's always a need for it.
So how important was Eflect for this job?
For the time and efficiency of creating northern lights, creating a scatter pattern of light, the Eflect has really served its purpose. It's done really well on this set. I feel like it's creating that kind of organic and natural look of light flowing through the scene will be absolutely impossible without the Eflect.
It seems that you use Dedolight in every setup. Now, you did have some other lights in there, but Dedolight's been featured throughout.
I came to the set thinking that I was just going to use the tropical Eflect for the Northern Lights. Luckily, I was being bestowed with the gold and silver ones as well, and I mean, since we got them out of the pack, they haven't gone back in. So, like, yeah, the Dedos have been in every single setup that we've done this week.
And I'll make the comment, you're not working on your own. So it's not just you, it's everyone must be into this.
I think the DOP's been very impressed by the system, and the clients, they've been very happy with what we've achieved. I'm really excited about what Dedo is going to be releasing in future.